Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Thinking Watermill Society. Today, I'm here with Ms. Betselot, an Ethiopian fashion designer and brand owner. Do you mind telling us about yourself and your brand?
Hi everyone, my name is Betselot. I was born and raised in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and my brand's name is Zemenay. It was launched in 2017. I work in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, and the brand focuses on plus size clothing. We're now working on being sustainable as much as we can. That's briefly about us.
Okay, that's great. Glad to hear that you're, newly found fashion brand. And with that,
Yeah.
what inspired you to begin your fashion brand?
Um, as I told you earlier, my brand focuses on size inclusivity. Whenever I was shopping in Addis, there are a lot of problems that we see with shopping when you're a plus size woman. So this problem came, when I was trying to fill that gap that we have almost a lot of women are plus size, it's just that we don't see it. So I wanted to fill the gaps that are seen in the plus size clothing industry. First up, that's it. Second one is there's a lot of body shaming that's going around here in
Yeah,
Ethiopia.
yeah,
So our society doesn't know the beauty behind standards. We work on um, giving people the chance to be confident through what they wear. So Zemenay stands for inclusivity, sustainability, and also giving you and empowering you a lot of confidence through what you wear. So
mhm,
that's what we do.
mhm.
So in short, we are here to fill the gaps. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a really great thing, especially with the
Mhm.
news today on body shaming, also the
Yeah,
lack
yeah.
of plus size clothing in the fashion industry. So I believe that's a very noble cause indeed. Now that you said
Mhm.
that Zemenai stands for sustainability, I'd want to know what sustainable and ethical fashion means to you as a brand owner and a designer.
Okay. So when it comes to our brand, um, we focus on making clothes in small batches, meaning we practice slow fashion. So sustainability for us is ethical fashion. We choose quality versus quantity because having a good quality of clothing means that you will be wearing that item for a longer time compared to fast fashion products.
Yeah.
Um, Apart from that is the you have to respect people that work with you and that work with for you, meaning fair wages, which is very important. Um, and in Zemenai, we think that nothing is disposable. You have to reuse things and recycle things. We recycle our most of our buttons, our zippers from other clothes that we find in our house and stuff like that. Other than that, we try to have a zero waste production,
Yeah.
meaning even if we have a waste, we don't just throw it away, we recycle it. And then since we're actually starting making house design accessories,
Oh,
house
wow.
decoration,
Mhm.
so we use that as a pillow stuffing, I guess.
Mhm.
So I think that is a good thing. So that's what we do.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
really, really amazing. So, especially on the
Yeah.
zero waste, I think that's very
Yeah.
creative how you dispose of, your extra materials rather than just throwing it into the environment.
Yeah, that's true.
So you mentioned that you're in Addis Ababa, which is basically the heart of Ethiopia. And with
Yeah.
regard to that, I read a recent news report that says that, Ethiopia is a go-to spot for fast fashion companies like H&M, and for sure they have a headquarters there as well. So I wanted to ask, do you think sustainable fashion in Ethiopia will actually beat the rate of fast fashion in the country?
I mean, the government is supporting those companies
Mm-hmm.
that are located in an industry park. I don't know which one it is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, those people are practicing fast fashion. Their
Mm-hmm.
production in high rates.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I feel like that's not good for our country.
Yeah.
That's not doing us any justice, to be honest.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not sure if it's going to stop.
Mm-hmm.
It will continue since we're a developing country.
Mm-hmm.
The government needs people to invest,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not sure if people will invest in sustainability easily. They will notice
Yeah.
the importance of sustainability once there will be a huge problem or a
Yeah.
crisis.
Mm-hmm.
After, it's an outcome of this kind of industries.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if the government will ever stop,
Yeah.
but I'm here, and there are many other beautiful fashion designers that do such kind of things, that work on the sustainability, and
Mm-hmm.
I think we can overcome that soon.
Mm-hmm. I hope so
Yeah,
too. Yeah.
yeah, let's hope so.
It's the same
Yeah.
situation in Kenya. Although I'm not sure we have many fast
Mm.
fashion brands located here, maybe some, minor ones. But I think the change is going to come soon, especially the generation. So you mentioned
Mhm.
about the government and, trying to attract foreign investments. I read also some time back that the Ethiopian government had established a $26 a month minimum wage, and this is lower than China, Indonesia, Kenya. So, with this regard, how do you run your fashion brand when it comes to the labor force? Do you, do you pay them back equally? How do you treat them, their working conditions? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a registered business yet.
Mm-hmm.
I do all my business with other small businesses. My hand embroider artist, my tailor, they all have their own business. I
Mm-hmm.
am the person that goes, meaning there will be a fair payment
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to what they do, because it's a beautiful job they do, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Even weavers, they have their own business. I'm the one that goes to them,
Yeah.
so that it's all fair. you know
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I.
Everyone gets to run their own side of the production chain. So once you're doing the embroidery, you do
Exactly.
your part. Okay, that's
Yes, they
good.
do.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
So another thing,
that's what we do.
the main aim of sustainable fashion is to, reduce global pollution. And so I'd like to ask, how do you source for your materials, and do you use sustainable materials for your products?
um these days I've started to research more on natural dyeing,
Mm-hmm.
on natural cotton.
Mm-hmm.
I actually just started recently. Before that, I used to buy a fabric, but I don't produce uh, that in mass.
Yeah.
Probably like 4 or 5 items, and you will never find that product again.
Mm-hmm.
If
Mm-hmm.
it's a bestseller, you can actually make it in higher batch, but it's not fair to the
Mm-hmm.
earth. I
Yeah.
don't do that since I practice a slow fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but now I've actually started doing more research. I've been meeting up with so many hand weavers, so many artisans that make a sustainable raw material. So I'm trying to collaborate with them.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I should have said make
Make
Earth
the
better.
earth better. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so thank you so much for sharing that. I think we'll be able to achieve, reduction in global pollution at this rate if everyone is actually as mindful as you are. So with that, I'd like to ask you your final thoughts on sustainable fashion, as an Ethiopian fashion designer. What do you think the future is for sustainable fashion? And if you'd like, you can also shout out your fashion brand.
So, my final thoughts are that a fashion brand should be sustainable as much as possible. If if they can't do it, I'm not sure how we will have a sustainable life.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
it's impossible for everyone to live in this earth for a longer time.
Mm-hmm.
We have to think of the next generation that's going to take over the earth. You
Yeah.
know, it's not good for the earth. It's not good for wildlife. It's not good for the forests that we get oxygen and air from.
Yeah.
So we have to be conscious. And I guess that's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really amazing. And, I really wish you the best, especially in establishing such a
Thank
great
you.
brand in Ethiopia. Hopefully, we'll get to see it go international.
Of course.
So yeah, all the best. Thank you so much for participating. So once
Thank
again, this
you.
is Betselot, fashion designer and brand owner of Zemenay. Where do we find your social media pages on Instagram or Facebook?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, on Pinterest,
Mm-hmm.
Twitter.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's great. Okay, thank you so much
Yeah.
and have a great day.
Thank you so much. And stay conscious, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you. Bye.